Hey guys, and welcome to this tutorial on dry point etching. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to create a plate and how to print it. So let's get started. The first thing you'll need is an image. I've just taken this image off the internet, it's of a skull. You'll also need a dry point etching tool. This has a very sharp needle and this is what you'll be using to engrave into your plastic. Then you'll need a plastic sheet. This is a thick acrylic sheet. There's also another type that you can use, which is a very thin sort of acetate kind of plastic, which is a bit more bendy. Next, you'll have to create a simple line drawing of your image. Place this underneath the plastic sheet and then go around with your etching tool and engrave each line. Don't worry about any detail or shading for now, you're just doing the simple outline. Next, you're going to add the detail and shading. This is where you get the different tones of black whilst you're printing. This is created by cross-hatching. To create the different tones, you'll have to use different types of cross-hatching. So when the lines are further away, the tones or the shading will be lighter. If the lines or cross-hatching is closer together, then it will be darker, so more black. This is simply done by creating lines in one direction and then doing them in the other direction, so making crosses basically. You may want a variety of different tones, so you may start in an area where it's very dark and want to fade out, so then you'll have more concentrated lines and then slowly there'll be less and less to make it fade into a lighter shade. So this is the finished plate. As you can see, I haven't done all of the areas as I wanted to keep some of them white, and then I wanted some tones in different areas, like the eyes I wanted very dark, and around the mouth I wanted a little bit lighter. So next up is printing. So you'll need some etching ink for this. This is carbon black from Cranfield. It's a very thick sticky paint and a little goes a long way, so only use small amounts of this. Then you'll need a palette knife to put the ink on the plate. Also need a cardboard square. This is to kind of scrape the paint along the plate. You'll also need some gauze or some material to wipe away the ink. First thing you do is put a bit of ink at the top of the plate using your palette knife. Make sure you don't use too much. Then you use the cardboard to scrape down across your work surface, making sure that you cover all of your lines and make sure that they're really filled in. Now using your gauze, you're going to clean your etching plate. You need to do this in circular motions. It is quite time consuming, but you'll slowly see your picture reveal. Keep going till it's all nice and clean, and make sure that the surrounding areas are also clean because this will print too. The next thing you're going to do is prepare your paper. This needs to be cartridge paper. Put this in a water bath for 2 to 5 minutes, then drain. Then place on some blotting paper. This could be newspaper print or some sugar paper. Make sure it's blotted both sides. Then place your etching plate onto the printing press. Make sure it's central. Then place your paper over the top. Add a protective layer over the top of that. It can be newspaper print as well. Then lay the blanket down. Then you need to secure the roller by tightening the cogs and making sure that the roller is flat down on the tile. Then put it through the roller. I've done it twice to make sure that it's fully pressed and printed. Then you get your final reveal of your etching. So you can really see the cross-hatching here. The eyes are very dark and around the mouth is lighter, which is exactly what I wanted. You can also pre-prepare backgrounds for this, or you can use different colour paper. This is just some acrylic paint that I have gone in with in the background to create flesh tones and printed over the top. Thanks guys for watching. I hope to see you all again soon.